Hey toy fans, Aaron here. Today we're going to take a look at the 6-inch Black Series Kylo Ren. This is the last Jedi version, so let's head to that table and check this one out. First up, a look at the packaging, and this is of course the red and black look for the 6-inch line. You see the figure through the window with the included accessories that you're getting, and some decent artwork of Kylo Ren off to the bottom right side of the packaging. And then on the back side, same thing here, 45 in the upper right corner. And then in that middle section, you got a brief description about Kylo Ren listed in a few different languages there, along with some larger artwork of him. And sliding the figure out of the packaging, I gotta say it's a pretty good looking figure here. Definitely a little bit of an upgrade from the previous version that was released for the Force Awakens line. Obviously, he does have an outfit change here. Starting first though with a look at this cloak on, and then I'll slide it off. But the cloak itself, this is a very soft plastic that's draped over his shoulder here. It's not that really hard, sturdy plastic that we get with some figures. And then obviously this is not the soft goods where it's cloth. It does fit around over the shoulders pretty nicely and slides in underneath that hairline there of the head. I like the texture to the plastic though, and you've got a lot of seams throughout in there for the fabric and the way it's stitched together. So overall on that piece there, I definitely do like the look of it. And then of course it does slide off pretty easily. And we'll get now into the head of the figure where things are looking pretty good here too. You can see he does have that light scar along the side of his face. I like the way the hair of the figure is sculpted and it's painted in pretty nice, so that's looking good there. His eyebrows, at least on my figure, seem to be painted a little off center, but I'm sure that's going to vary figure to figure and also just, I don't know, kind of look weird in general. And then onto the main body where you got the figure done with, mostly done in this, pleated look, I guess, to the fabric. And then the arms are still kind of ribbed as we saw in the Force Awakens figure. It's definitely looking pretty good. The belt area, I think that's looking pretty much the same as the previous figure. Does have a little slot where you can slide the lightsaber hilt that doesn't have the blade attached onto there. And the bottom part of this little tunic piece here is slid open in the front. That's going to allow your legs to have some more movement. On the back side though, that is just a sealed seam, if you will, so it's not slid open in the back. The pant area, I don't know, it's leaning a little more purple in color to me. I thought his whole outfit was black. Maybe purple's a little bit strong, but it's a very off black. I don't know, it's just, like I said, I thought the whole outfit was black, so this seems to be a little off in color to me. The boots, though, are looking pretty good, done in that high gloss black finish. Some straps molded in there and stuff, so those are looking pretty good. And as far as articulation goes, of course, standard range of motion here. Your head does go side to side at a pretty good range, and you even get, well, more down, but you get a little bit up. So pretty decent range of motion in that head area there. As far as the arm articulation, of course, both of them do come straight out, and then you got your swiveling through there, so that's good. And then at the elbow area, of course, you got your straight, and then they both do bend up really good there, so a lot of range through there. At the wrist area, of course, both wrists do swivel around, and then both of them do go up and down, just not a lot of movement in there, but it is a little bit. At the waist area, of course, that is at the belt, so you get your turning through there and a little bit of crunching, and you get a lot going backwards there. And then for the leg area, of course, you're going to get your splits about that far, and then both legs coming just about straight out, and then you even get a little bit back. And then, of course, at the thigh, you get your twisting. At the knee joint, they are double jointed, so you get your bend in there. And then for the foot area, you get your forward and back. And then also you're pivoting at the top of the ankle there. And for accessories, he does come with 2 lightsabers. Well, one full regular lightsaber and then just the hilt of it. As for just the hilt, this one's looking pretty good. I like the sculpting to the mold. That red line, though, for the wire that shows on the outside of the hilt isn't painted all the way through on mine. It could just be the sample that I have. Yours could vary. And then this one does have the little tab on the side so you can slide it into the side of his belt. Moving on to that full lightsaber, you can see the hilt here looks pretty much exactly the same as the other one. Red line on this one is painted all the way through, though, on this. And it even still has that tab, even though the blades are not removable. As for the blade itself, it's got a nice deep red color to it. It's got that little crackles and stuff for the blade molded in there, so that's looking really cool. And of course, this one does fit in his hand pretty nicely. So overall, I really do like the figure. I think the head sculpting this time around is a little bit better for resemblance. Not that the Force Awakens version was horrible or anything, but I think that this is an improved version. I do wish his helmet was included, but I think you're going to get that in the Walmart exclusive that's coming out, so not too big of a deal there. Overall, I think it's definitely worth the buy. And so that wraps up this look at Kylo Ren. I'd love to know your thoughts on this figure in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.